How are you doing? Good to see you.
Coach will make a quick opening statement and then we'll open up for questions.
Good to see you guys. Excited about the spring starting. We're leaving Saturday, so really anxious to get going. And we had a great fall, especially with some young guys on the team. Got a team win. Obviously, Sebastian's had an incredible fall with 2 wins, just kind of keeping on doing what he's doing with the 2 wins from last year. But a lot of new faces in the fall for us, and just excited to get going for the spring. We finished the fall 30th in the country and currently 35. Some guys have been playing these last couple of weeks and we haven't played yet, but excited with what we got coming this spring with our schedule. Very excited about the ACC tournament being in Kentucky. I think that's going to be really big for us, and just anxious to get going, really.
Ryan, how you've been doing this for a while. How difficult is it to take a fall and carry it over? You've got those months, and what do you do to kind of keep the momentum going? Because you had a great fall, but it's been a while now.
Yeah, that was always a concern every year. Is how can we keep the rust off and the momentum going over the Christmas break? And we did have a couple guys play some amateur events. We had some good finishes, but just one tournament's not enough over the break, and so really trying to just keep from being rusty, because it's hard in this weather, and this year has been hardest that I've had since I've been here. The snow just keeps coming. We do take spring training trips, and fortunately get to go to Naples and do that kind of thing and stay focused on what we're doing. But really it's mental too, just keeping in the guys' ears every day, trying to stay sharp, trying to keep them focused and kind of keep them motivated, because it's hard to get motivated when you got bad weather outside. But we've done a good job, and fortunately we're blessed with facilities here to do that, inside or in the bays out at ULGC. But we're actually practicing today out there, funny enough. I mean, it's bad weather, but we got to get it going. So the guys are hungry. They just want to go play right now, and I think it's actually made them hungrier with the weather this year. They're just really anxious to get going.
Right, how has it been integrating some of those freshmen into your program, and how much does it help to get maybe that first semester out of the way, and they kind of learn their way in the college game?
Yeah, no, the last fall, I think a couple of them were like deer in headlights out there. But fortunately, a lot of them, especially Brady, got a lot of reps. He played in every tournament we went to. Warren got to go to one. Those are my 2 freshmen right now. But huge for Brady. It wasn't a good fall for him. It's not what he wanted. It's not what that I think people expected him to do. But he's a freshman, and he's learning, and I think he's really poised to be set up this spring to play well. We've spent so much time with Brady this fall trying to get him to get comfortable, because it's a different game from high school golf, and things are, when you're the big man on campus and you show up and now everybody's a big man on campus, it's a wake-up call for a lot of freshmen, I think, in every sport, especially in golf. And he was the number 1 player in Kentucky, number 1 player, I think, his whole life around here. And he was, top 20 in the country. And so when he showed up here, and all of a sudden he's not the man anymore, he had to figure out where his role is. And I think he's figuring out where he is at right now and where he can be in the future.
With Sebastian, what kind of are your expectations? I mean, he's already done so much and on all the watch lists and everything. What do you kind of expect from him this spring, and kind of his attitude going into it?
Yeah, Sebastian's been so much fun to coach. His progression since he was a freshman here to now has just been tremendous, and he just wants to get better, and he's the guy that's all in all the time and wants to do everything, and he just keeps getting better, and I've just been incredibly impressed with his patience and poise, especially in tournaments. It seems like the more pressure's on him down the stretch when he's in contention, the calmer he gets, which is the complete opposite for most players. Most guys are real jumpy and trying to make quick decisions, emotional decisions with clubs, or what kind of shot they're going to hit in the greens. And Sebastian seems to calm down more as it gets like that. And I thought he was calmer than me when he won at Notre Dame coming down the stretch. It was, he hit it down 18 and got an awful lie, and it was just buried like really bad. And I got there first, and I was like, oh, this is not good. He's got a 1-shot lead. And he just saw it, said, no big deal, coach. I'll just lay it up and get it up and down and make par. Sure enough, he did, and he wins the golf tournament. It's just a level of calmness that I think he's just so comfortable now, and I think he's just going to continue to do that. And this spring, I think there's a lot of pressure that I think the outside world puts on him with PGA Tour University, and other things, other award watch lists, things like that. But I think he learned a lot from his fall and spring last year. He had a great fall last year. Not a good spring last year. He put a lot of pressure on himself. Just couldn't play free, and frankly didn't have a good year after the fall. And I think this year he learned from his mistakes, and he's just got everything to gain, nothing to lose. And last year I think he played a little prevent defense, so to speak. And this year I think he's just going to go out there knowing that he's got everything to gain. Where he's sitting at 10 in PGA Tour U right now. And until you get to that number 1 spot, I mean, you're not on the PGA Tour. I guess number 2 now, they're doing 1 and 2. But I look at it as he's in a great spot. He's in a great spot to help our team. And if he stays hungry and stays aggressive as opposed to conservative and defensive, I think he's just going to have a great year. Potentially could walk out of here as the best player to ever play here.
With some of the other the lineup, are you pretty set? Do you have some flexibility? I mean, it looks like you have some depth with this team, which is a good thing at times, right?
Yeah, I go back and forth on that. I think our top 4 seems really set to me. I'm not saying things couldn't change, but it seems really set to me. The 5th spot has been kind of a revolving door, which is really not what you want. You want some consistency in the 5th spot. I think it gives the team a little more confidence. It definitely gives that guy in the 5th spot a little more confidence if he knows he's not playing for his job every week. But I'd like to see that this spring. Unfortunately, right now, I'm not real sure. We'll see. Patrick Keeling's our 5th man going into this next tournament. He hasn't played in the lineup for us at all. He plays an individual once in the fall, but he just came back over Christmas, and he looks great. He's playing great. He played great in our qualifier. So I'm hoping that someone jumps up there and grabs it. The best teams, that I've ever coached, I kind of knew who our 5th guy was, and I think they knew who they were, and we didn't have the revolving door. So I think if we can establish some consistency, especially the first couple tournaments, I think we'll be really in a good situation come conference, regionals, and nationals.
We were talking with Whitney about the logo, and since it came out to the public, how much is that? I mean, I've seen it everywhere, and how much has that helped with the brand and your, in your program? Yeah,
I'm smiling because me and Whitney were fortunate enough to get that logo going when I first got here my first year, and seeing it at basketball games now, seeing it at football games. I mean, like going to the Yum Center and seeing it all over people in the stands. It's really cool. It's really exciting to see that people are wearing it. They love the logo. They're excited about it. The support for the team. It's nice. It's fun. I hope we can keep it up. I think we can. I think it's a unique logo, and ULGC certainly, it's taken off out there. I was blown away with the opening day, how much they sold. I think they sold $70,000 that first weekend in gear, which is, for a golf apparel, that's pretty impressive, I think. And so the logo is fun. The guys love it. I think the more we get it out there, the more better it'll do.
Kind of looking at golf as a whole, we've seen kind of an explosion in popularity from the TGL League to Live Golf, and I just am wondering if that's trickling down to the college and collegiate level.
Yeah, it certainly is. The whole NIL thing has kind of done that and hit golf a little bit, and having more opportunities to play after college. So it used to be just PGA Tour and some mini tours and things like that. And now DP World Tour, Live Tour, and TGL obviously is a little unique, but it's just giving guys more opportunity to play. And then the rise of the PGA Tour University has changed things for us dramatically. Used to, if you graduated and you were a stud, we just really didn't have a job the next week. You had to go figure it out. And now there's a chance for a draft, so to speak, of 25 guys that have earned it through college careers. Now they have status somewhere. They have a job, whether it's on the PGA Tour Americas, the Korn Ferry Tour, or the PGA Tour. And I guess some of the guys are getting poached by Live a little bit. But it's great. I mean, the more, the better. I know it's kind of chaotic in the world of professional golf right now, but for college golf, it's made it really, really fun. Really good for the guys to have an opportunity when they graduate. They have a set place to go play.
One quick thing here. Sorry for me not doing my homework, but you said that you're looking forward to there's going to be a tournament, a postseason in Kentucky.
Yes, sir. So the ACC Championship is at Old Stone and Bowling Green this year. It's in late April. Forgive me, I don't know the exact dates, but it's 54-hole stroke play, and then we run into match play. ACC covers it. ACC Network covers it on television that week. But just getting to have it here in Kentucky is awesome. Obviously for our fans, for parents, alumni, donors, having them closer to be able to go watch a golf tournament is just a unique experience for them. It's big for our home team, us, because we play on grass that's what we used to seeing. They have bent grass greens. Zoysia Fairways, Kentucky Bluegrass Roughs, and when we go to most ACC tournaments, it's a lot of Bermuda. We play a lot in Florida, a lot of North Carolina, so it's a lot of Bermuda. So our guys are going to have a huge advantage. A couple of our guys, Cooper Claycomb, he grew up at the golf course in Bowling Green. He's a Florida guy now. He lives down there, but he lived his first 12 years of his life at that country club playing golf. So he has a lot of family members still there. His grandparents still live on the golf course. Whitney's parents, the women's golf coach, lives on Old Stone down there. Brady Smith used to be a member down there. He's another one of our freshmen. So, and all of our guys have played a lot of junior golf tournaments there, amateur golf tournaments there. It's going to be a huge advantage for us. And I'm just looking forward to having it close to home and having a lot of the support down there to help us, get a win.
Another thing, this is really an elementary question, but can you still play amateur and college and be able to retain your college eligibility? I know occasionally you'll see the amateur in the the Open
Right.
or something.
Yeah, they've made the rules so where you can play as an amateur in all the PGA Tour events, some of the live stuff, all that stuff. You're still able to do all that, and so that's big for our guys. Sebastian had a really big summer last summer. He hasn't played a PGA Tour event yet, but yes, you can still play as an amateur, and hopefully some of our guys can do that. And I'm excited about the PGA Tour event going to be here in town at Hurstbourne this next year. That's another chance for our guys to have an opportunity to get in there, either on a sponsor's invite or the Monday qualifying, which will happen to take place at ULGC. Another big advantage for us because it's our home course. The guys will know it. They'll have a better opportunity to qualify for that tournament. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jody.